What is up, super fam and bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today, we are coming at you with our season finale watch party and review for The Mandalorian. This is going to be chapter 24. I am so excited about what we're about to get into today. If you guys have not been here for the duration of what we've been through, then I don't know what to say, but for everyone that has been here, you guys already know hype levels are at peak maximum ability right now. It's just through the roof how hyped we are about this. I cannot wait for what we're about to get into today. I want to know what all your guys' thoughts, theories, and opinions are for tonight's episode of The Mandalorian. I have extremely high hopes. If you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream because it does help out tremendously with all the different things that we're trying to get popping around here. Tonight's season finale is going to be amazing. It's going to be tremendous, and I am so happy and excited for it. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros. Stay up to date with all the latest news, content, and movie reviews that we post all the time. And you can also stay up to date with me with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I'm particularly taking in that particular time. You feel me? I am extremely excited for tonight. I have high hopes. Like I said, last week was an amazing episode. We got to see that Moff Gideon has actually been on the planet Mandalore the entire time he has been there, for basically since he was arrested. He's just been on Mandalore chilling, and we're not sure how long that's been, but I think last week's episode just did so well in establishing where the story is going to be going for the future. Like this season of The Mandalorian, unlike other seasons before, well, it was season 2 was kind of like that as well, but this season has definitely showed us so much of what's going to be coming in the future, and I'm really excited for that, and I hope you guys are too, especially with that Star Wars Celebration stuff that we found out and seen and all of the good things. It's just been we have a lot of amazing things that are going to be happening and just popping off, and I'm really excited, you guys. If you can't tell, I am super pumped. I think tonight's episode is going to be freaking fantastic, and let me know how you guys are feeling. Let's jump into the chat because we don't have too long until the episode comes out, and let's see how everybody is doing today. My man, whoa, excuse me, that truly came just out of nowhere. My guy Nighthawk was first up in here. Talk about, yo, what's up with it, Nighthawk? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. My guy Mike Beasy, aka Music City Soul, up in this G thing. How you doing, bruh? I'm already knowing you're ready for tonight's episode, yo. We've been talking extensively about this in Mike Beasy's Discord, and we have a Marvel Bros Discord as well. If you guys aren't in there, we definitely have been ramping up the discussion, and I'm going to be trying to ramp it up a lot more in the Cord. So make sure you guys join. Make you a little account if you got to, because it's about to get popping over in the Discord. Marisu, hello. What's up with it, Marisu? I hope you're having a... Oh, wait. There we go. I hope you're having a Vane Tiddly-tastic Tuesday today. This is unfortunately our last Tuesday of getting to watch this show. No more Pedro after this, yo. Ah, man. He needs to get in something else. Justice for Paz, yo, for sure. We definitely need to see Justice for Paz Vizsla. My guy went out like a G last week as well. Like, my guy legit did not stop. He was going so hard that his gun melted in his hand, yo. Like, in his hand. His gun melted in his hand. That's like, bruh, like, my guy. Now, says it's almost my birthday. Oh, shit, yo. What? You get Mando and your birthday on the same day? That's awesome, bro. Happy birthday to Nighthawk. If the super fam hasn't already, make sure you guys jump in there and say happy birthday to the homie Nighthawk. Shout out to my G. Let's go ahead and pin that message, my guy, for the bro Nighthawk. Yo, Jacobo, what's up with the man? I know you're still also just trying to keep it together from last week's episode, man. Happy birthday, Nighthawk. Hey, love to see the super fam out there showing Nighthawk some love. Make sure you guys all give Nighthawk his birthday wishes. Let's see. My prediction is tonight I'll be heavy-handed with the hammer for spoilers. Still mad one got through last week. Yeah, that it's been so long though since we've got like a spoiler like that. To be honest, it's been a very long time since we've had a spoiler. So I am very sad about that, but I'm still pumped. I'm still pumped that it hasn't been happening as often. But yeah, Marcio, you is definitely on that. Shout out to you. I'm gonna watch after tonight's stream, so ban away. Hey. What if Boba, Luke, and Ahsoka come and help Mando? I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't want that at all. I really don't want Ahsoka to even show up. I don't want Ahsoka. This is to be like I've went through a lot when it comes to this. We've talked about it extensively in Mike Beasley's Discord. I've talked about it a little bit in the Marvel Bros Discord. If you haven't joined the Marvel Bros Discord, make sure you do. And what I've said was, one, I really don't want Ahsoka. I don't want Luke to show up because I don't want the Jedi to come and save them. I want the Mandalorians to save the Mandalorians, or the what are they called? The new Republic or whatever. Because the homie that told them that Navarro needed to be helped in the first place. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head. I'm telling you, I gotta have my Wikipedia right here just so I can say all these names. But I think that they might come through. But I'm hoping that Sabine and Boba Fett do come through and try to help them out. Only because I want Mandalorians to be the ones that are coming through and saving the other Mandalorians. Just because I think that's how the show's kind of set things up. Boba with the Power Rangers come to help on their hover vehicles. Nah, not the Power Rangers. Shit, I forgot about them, yo. Could you like they pull up on the Vespas and they do this backflip and the Vespa transforms onto their body like mech suits, and then it's just them and Grogu and they're just fighting and shit on that shit would be crazy. Power Rangers drops tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, there is a new Power Rangers, huh? And that's on Netflix. So, is this Power Rangers bringing all the old Power Rangers things together into this, or is this something completely different? I'm really not sure. My birthday, Mando, and Power Rangers is going to be amazing. Yo, for real, Nighthawk, that's what's up, bruh. That's what's up. Shout out to my guy, Nighthawk, once again. We are not ready for the spy and who it's going to be. Yo, okay, so I saw a lot of stuff about this. Once again, was talking a lot about this with some other fellow nerds. And what I have come to the conclusion of, and also what I have seen some other people say, is what if the spy that they're talking about isn't actually a spy towards the Mandalorians, and it's actually someone that's a spy towards the new Empire or whatever, or, you know what I mean, or anything like that. Even the New Republic, maybe there's a New Republic spy that also works for the Mandalorians or something like that. I don't know. I just don't think it could be the armor. I don't think it's gonna be Vex, Alex. What is it? His name? Axe Wolf, or whatever my guy's name is. I don't think it's gonna be him because that just seems a little bit too obvious. Same with the armor. That seems a little bit too on the nose. If it is them, I'm not gonna be mad about it. But it just, I'm just we everyone suspects that that's who it is. So if it's the armor or Axe, it's gonna be okay. Makes sense. But if they just sideswipe us with something crazy, then I'm gonna be oh shit, this is lit. Power Rangers drops at the same time. Oh, schnizzle mix. Here's one for you. Oh, you know what? My bad. What's up with the Frosty? How you doing, G? I hope you're having a vain tiddly-tastic Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe it is for you now. Here's one for you. Your Paz and your wait. Oh, what song's playing as you take everyone on? I don't really know. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a good question. It has to be Through the Fire and Flames. You know what I mean? That's what I hear. You know what I mean? Straight end of garage band, end of Guitar Hero. You know what I mean? I'm all the way for that. Happy birthday! Earlier in the season, I could have guaranteed someone would ride the Mythosaur. Now I'm not sure it will happen, and I'm not sure it will happen until next season. You know what? I agree with that. I kind of thought the same thing. I 100% was going into this thinking that either Bo-Katan or Mando were going to be riding the Mythosaur, and I do think that very may well still happen, but I just don't think they're going as hard as that with this season, especially now that we know that there's supposed to be the Mandalorian movie that is supposed to be the Avengers Endgame, basically, of all of the things that have been going on throughout this season. You know what I mean? I think it's just safe to say that that's what's going on there. Ahsoka is the closest to the Mandos, but Dave knows that would be a cop out and fan service. He'll do it right. The apprentice is now the master. Yeah, I agree, and I think that since like exactly what you said is the reason why we're going to have Sabine and like Hera and Zeb like all come back together in order to go into that Ahsoka thing, but Ahsoka not be in the show. I'm all the way for that. It's been 2 years since Boba took over Tatooine. Wonder how many forces he will have massed. That's a really good question. Moff and the Spy versus Mando and Bo. For real. Paz fakes his death. It actually worked for Gideon. I thought that too, but he definitely got smacked. Like, the other Mandalorians were gone for sure. I got nothing on who the Spy is. Yeah, it's really good. Episode is up. Oh, snap. Mike Beasley coming through with the alert. All right, guys, here we go. It is not a drill. We are about to get into the season finale of The Mandalorian. It is up. It is 41 minutes long, chapter 24. Everybody open up your Disney Plus apps. Get it ready. We're all going to press play together. Of course, I can't show you the entire thing from start to finish, but we can watch it at the same time if we press play at the same time. So on three, we'll press play together. First and foremost, make sure you guys got your snacks and everything ready. I got my snacks ready. I got me a little Lunchable right here and some Nutter Butters. If you don't have no snacks or nothing ready, you can get yourself some Dom's Bomb Gourmet popcorn, because the bomb popcorn is always bomb and gourmet and made by Dom. And I am so excited to get into this, and I hope you guys are too. Without further ado, you already know how it do. Bro, I'm so excited. I need to calm down a little bit. The episode hasn't even started. I'm already ready to start hyperventilating. All right, you guys. On three, we will press play together and experience what is chapter 24, aka the season finale of season 3 of Mandalorian. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it. Oh, I forgot to put my headphones on. Oh, what's become of Dr. Pershing? Yeah, he does have game face on. Is that the voice of Lady Bo-Katan Kryze? Like, yo. Oh, yeah, and then, of course, it may be the pirate dudes that stayed there. See? And that's what I was saying. I don't think Axe is the bad guy because Paz is the one that told him to leave. Like, I don't know. This is one hell of a recap, ain't it? R.I.P. to the homie, yo. I am so excited. Okay. my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's hell of them. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, the visor view. Love it. Oh! The fact that people can get disoriented from being hit on the helmet is hilarious. It happens so much. Oh, they got straight up Mandalorian gear all the way down to the flamethrower. What the hell? Oh! Oh, shit! He broke his neck. Grogu! I was definitely wondering where was Grogu at. Goat goo? Okay, that sounds kind of spicy. Oh. Ah! That little motherfucker nodded. He said, "The return? The return of the Mandalorians? Who the hell were the spies?" Oh. 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 The dropping from the. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh my god. These shots are beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you scared, aren't you? Oh. He saw that Mando didn't have that saber anymore. Was like, all right, bet I got this. R5. But we're off to a freaking fantastic start. This looks like a damn movie, son. I don't know how many times I've said this, but this season, but damn, this looks like a movie, bro. Why you look over the edge? Come on, G. You never look over the edge. Damn mouse droids. Bruh's not having it. Oh, do you hear the Mando music? Oh. Oh, that's hard as hell. No, that background music is insane. Okay. Are we trusting Axe now? He's the spy! Bruh! This is so awesome! Are you shitting me right now? That dude gonna end up being like Moff Gideon's son or something crazy like that. I never should have doubted R5. Yeah, you definitely said that R5 was the spy. I remember, Marisu. You will never be forgiven. Oh. Oh, yo. So my guy Axe Wolves is about to go out like a G, and I was doubting him this whole time. Blame the black guy, of course. Hey, yo. You saw that look. You saw that look, Mike Beasy. He gave the shiesty look. This is so badass. I could not agree more, Nighthawk. Bruh, the music. This feels so cinematic right now. It's insane. My guy looked back twice and I just threw my hands up. Hey, we know what that means, son. You give a double take, you're guilty, motherfucker. That's it. Ain't nothing else. Oh, you about to whoop their ass. Oh! Shh. Do you know how hard he gotta be punching somebody, bruh? He gotta be punching them so hard. They wearing Beskar armor, like. Oh! That was funny. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh! This is so cool! Oh! Damn! Oh! Shit! R5, no, R2 for sure. Bro, this shit is so peak, bro. Oh shit! Yo, R5. R5 is the goat for Shelly. Yo, look at all of those clones, my guy. I wonder if they're clones of the same They kind of look like the same person, but at the same time, they look like they might be different. I can't tell. Wait, is that Loki look like Moff, yo? Ain't no way it's just hella Moff Gideon clones, my guy. That shit would be insane. It's hella Moff Gideon clones. This crazy mother been cloning himself? Why the was he cloning himself? Right. Bruh. I gotta relax. I'm in a new house. I'm not trying to scare my neighbors. They don't know how this goes yet. You feel me? Oh my God. This is the best shit I have ever seen. Oh shit. Yo. Yo. Let's go, son. Oh shit. Ah! Oh my God! This is awesome! Oh Okay. All right. I'm calm. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh, Moth is set tripping. The Force? Oh, he got some mechanical upgrades to the suit. Ooh. Do you see the Mandalorian? Oh! Oh, it's over for Den, bro. I'm sorry. I am about to pass out. Let's go. Oh shit! Oh my god! Yahoo! Damn. Bruh, that mechanical armor, bro. You just can't fight. You just can't fight against it. Bruh, do you hear how they like mixing a beat into the? Yeah. This is insane. Oh! Get off of my get off the helmet! Oh, I didn't even expect this. We are literally watching a live action animation right now, and it's blowing my entire brain socket. Oh. Ooh. Bro, the fight still going on in the background is the sexiest shit ever. Okay? It is the sexiest shit ever. Bruh, this is freaking awesome! Are you kidding me? Oh! Come on, son! Come on, son! Come on, son! Yo! And my guy Axe is about to crash the... Bruh. He about to crash it straight into the base. Son, let's go. Come on, son. Bruh, you ain't getting nothing, bruh. Ooh. My guy thinks he's that guy. Oh, he broke the dark saber. What? Oh. Bruh, the jetpacks come in such clutch, it's ridiculous. Oh! Ah! No! Let's go! Let's go! Bruh! Bruh! Come on, son! Come on, son! Grogu is powerful as shit, bro. He is so powerful, bro. I don't even think anyone is gonna even put forth enough brain power to understand how strong Grogu is from what he just did, my guy. Oh, are we all getting baptized? Bruh, what's happening? What's happening? Ah, young Vizsla. Ah, about to see the little gooster? Bro, what's happening? Din Grogu! Yeah! Oh! Bro! Bro, what is even? Oh, okay. Carson Tiva. That's what his name is. Din Grogu. Yo. That was bro. That was a fantastic episode. I honestly I honestly don't think I could have asked for anything more, G. Like, that was really freaking amazing. Bro, what? The sound design, the cinematography, the character development, the build up for the future once again is just, oh man. Oh yeah. This was peak, bro. This was peak, bro. Bo-Katan flying with the freaking the Darksaber, G. They're definitely doing so much to set up that movie as well. Like, bruh. They reignited the forges on Mandalore. Like, bruh. Yo. What a fantastic episode. Definitely let me know how you guys felt about that episode in the comment section down below, because I definitely appreciated that. Bro. Like, I mean, bruh. That was just crazy. Like, I'm telling you, bruh, out of all the things that I expected, that was not one of them. Hey, yo, shout out to John Greaves for joining the Super Fam, my guy. Welcome to the Super Fam. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. And I hope everyone enjoyed that episode of The Mandalorian that we just got done with. Please let me know how you guys felt about that in the comment section down below. Give me all of your thoughts, theories, and speculations on how you felt about the episode overall. Give me a rating for it as well. Let me know how you feel. All right. Let's talk about that episode. We just got done watching the season 3 finale of The Mandalorian. This is chapter 24, and it was about 41 minutes. Of that 41 minutes, we probably got about 39 to 38, maybe 37. And I think that they utilized every single moment really well. I really think that only having 8 episodes for this show is a detriment to the show. And not because they can't fit enough in. It's just because of how good this show is. We need more of it. Like, I want there to be 2 more episodes. I know we don't need them, but I want 2 more episodes to find out what's gonna happen next. I need more from this from this show. They do a fantastic job with this legitimately, and I think that it was very fun. I think it was very fun. As I've said throughout the entirety of the season, this season the most has felt so much like the Clone Wars and Rebels, but in the live action form, just with the things that transpire, the way the characters develop themselves and whatnot. It's just a very, very heavily that's what it reminds me of a live action animation. And you know, I think that the animation stuff that we've gotten from Star Wars is some of the best content that we've got from Star Wars in terms of media for within the last, you know, however long it's been, you know, outside of the written media that there is. And I think that everything that we got from this show has built upon this world that we have within the Mandalorian, like within the universe of Mandalore. Like it's so dope to see that there is a secret, like there. It's so dope to see that there is a entire secret base, not just a base, but an entire secret race, a religion, a faction that exists within the Star Wars universe that even though we've known a little bit about, we've never known enough about it to the point where they can give us all of this information and world building, and it actually give more substance to those who know a lot and those who don't know a lot all together at the same time. I think we got some great revelations from this show as well. I think that it was pretty incredible that my guy Moff Gideon was really on full blown demon time. Like Moff Gideon cared 0% about Thrawn, about any of that stuff. It was all about him. And I kind of thought, I was thinking within the last week's episode, I believe I was saying it, how like Thrawn and Mando, no, I mean Thrawn and Moff Gideon are going to be beefing so hard. There is legit no way that they could be existing at the same time with each other. Like that's all I knew was like there is no way that they're going to be able to exist because Thrawn is either going to smack Moff Gideon to prove how powerful he is, or Moff Gideon is just going to screw himself up and end up, you know, doing some really dumb shit. And I think they handled this beautifully, finding out that Moff Gideon has been cloning himself. He had like 12 different clones just chilling there, floating in the room, because he's been trying to give himself force powers, which no doubt means he was probably going to take himself out once the clone that was a proper him actually, like, I don't know if he was going to transfer his consciousness and try to do all that weird shit. I don't know. But you know, he definitely said that he was almost there to making that force sensitive clone or whatever. And as we know with Project Necroman or Necron, Project Necromancer or some shit like that is all about Palpatine. So it's really dope to see the crossover of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I really appreciate seeing that crossover. I love that they didn't use IG-12 as a major cop-out to the story, because I was very nervous about that. It was utilized in a dope way. I loved how Grogu was just like running around in circles, running away from them because using his little force powers. I love that Grogu was fighting with them at the end. I loved all of that. I loved R5 really, really hunkering in. Like, I really love R5. R5 could be... I can see R5 going up there with, you know, the likes of Chopper and R2 in the future if they continue to use him the way that they're using him now, especially since they want to do the movie and all that other stuff. You know, I could definitely see him being more present within the Star Wars universe, basically, because Star Wars is all about droids as like just as much as about everything else, and having dope droids is always a W. I don't know if we've seen R5's droid head in the beginning intro for Star Wars, but we may have. I really appreciated, like, the cinematography in this was insane. It was so cinematic. It legitimately looked like a movie more than the rest of the season did. Like, they definitely put a little bit more into this episode just because of how overall the tone and how dramatic it was from start to finish when they were flying. I love the use of the jetpacks in this episode as well. It felt... like, man, it feels like all the things that we were complaining about and asking for early on in the season, we got it. You know, we were like, ah, man, is he ever gonna use his jetpack? And now uses the jetpack full force. You know, and then like just more things along the lines of that. And then the longer, it's like the longer that we stayed, the longer that we're locked in with the Mandalorian, the more service and fan service and more payoff that we get time and time again, and it just makes it so worth it. I know a lot of people are going to be a little bit peeved with how the episode was because everyone was probably expecting Thrawn and Ahsoka and or at least something like that. I am extremely happy that we didn't do anything like that, to be honest, because as we said at like the beginning of the live, we don't want any cop outs. We don't want none of that. We don't want Ahsoka swooping in. We don't want Luke swooping in. None of that. We want the Mandalorians to handle that shit themselves because that's what this is all about. Is the Mandalorians coming together as a people once again and being able to handle that shit themselves. Now, hear me out. If all this shit happens and then we go into the future and we find out that the Mandalorians have yet again been destroyed, and Bo-Katan is cursed. Like if that's what ends up happening, Bo-Katan is 100% cursed, and she does not need to be the leader of Mandalore anymore if they fall again. You know what I'm saying? But I think that not really getting the answer to who the spy was and that possibly showing up in a future season, I think that was a really good choice. I think all of that was really good. I think they just made a lot of good creative decisions and not necessarily just creating decisions based off of how cool it would be. Like they definitely did make a lot of decisions based off of how cool it would be, of course, but at the same time, like did they? Like everything is so cohesive within each other for this season. I didn't watch the first and second season again before watching this season, so I can't say how cohesive it is within the entirety of the story, but it does feel like very on brand with everything that's going on. All Din Djarin ever wanted was to be Grogu's man daddy. Whoa, that sounds wild. Mandalorian father, you feel me? His mom, his man, I don't know. You feel me? Like, and he got that. And I love that. I kind of thought they were going to get Grogu to speak at least a little bit quicker, but no, like he didn't. So I just love that they're not going the extra mile so much to just make shit happen. At the same time, even though they're moving very quickly, it's very interesting to actually put it into words because when you look at it, the pacing of everything and what's happening, everything is moving very quickly. It's moving along very fast. Things are happening. Shit's getting resolved. People are coming together. Everything is happening. Just do. And I'm hyped for that. I think that I think they're doing a really good job, and I'm here for it all the way. I'm here for all the way. I think they did an incredible job with this season finale. It was so dope, and then we also got to get that complete bookend of what's going on right now, to where I would be completely fine if the next time we get into the Mandalorian, it's a little bit of a time jump of any kind. I can go for a time jump of any kind, whether it be a little bit or a lot of bit. I can go for it completely. I don't know if I want to see Grogu learn how to speak on screen or if I want that to be something that happens off screen. But to be honest, I'm okay with it either way. And now that we know that Dave Filoni is going to be directing the Mandalorian Endgame movie, basically, I think it's safe to say that the events in Ahsoka will bleed back into Mandalorian and everything will end up being like way more cohesive than we think it is at this moment. And I'm all the way down for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way down for that. I think they did an incredible job. I think the fighting was beautiful. Like, there's something about when there's two large groups that are about to fight. The Endgame is the first time I really no, not in. Well, Endgame, yes, but it was an Infinity War as well. But Endgame is the first time I had that feeling, and then I got the feeling again in this, and that's what I'm about to explain to you what that feeling is right now. It was the first time that I had the feeling of seeing two large groups charging towards each other full force, and then it not cutting away to anything else. You just see the fight happen. I don't know what, I just love that. Like, that aspect is amazing, especially when it's like a giant, large army just going against each other, and you see like just 100 people on both sides or 50 people on both sides, just moving so quick at each other, and then all of a sudden it's just it doesn't cut away from that. You just see all of them, like all the Mandalorians versus all the Imperial troopers were just going at each other full force, and they were just like all running into each other and flying, and then when Bo-Katan lit the Darksaber in the air and just charged for, like, bro, that was the dopest shit. That I didn't even know I needed to see that. You know what I mean? That's how dope that was. I didn't know that I needed to see my guy Axe legit save everyone and then shoot the window out and just fly out. Like, that's so awesome. Because in anything else, they would be so worried about having to run all the way to the back or Nah, bro, I'm a Mandalorian. I can legit just ride this wave until it's about to crash, shoot the window out, light my jetpack, and get out of here. I love it because it's simple and it makes so much sense and it works and it's freaking amazing. I just love it, yo. The cinematography, the music was beautiful, bro. The use of the Mandalorian, not ringtone, god damn it, theme, that use of the Mandalorian theme in multiple ways. They do it all the time, but it was just something special about this episode, man. It felt like this was a taste of what we could get from the actual Mandalorian movie that we're going to be getting. Like, it was a small taste, and it was like, oh shit, wait a minute, this is awesome. I think I actually want more and more and more of this. You know what I mean? Like, I do want more of that. I want so much more. It's ridiculous. Like, damn, they did such a great job with that episode, bro. And I really can't even begin to explain how much I appreciate it. And I hope you guys appreciated it too. Let me know how you guys all felt about that in the comment section down below. All right, let's get into these comments. But before we do, make sure you guys let me know how you feel about the episode. And just so you know, if you didn't know already, you can now purchase Marvel Bros merchandise by visiting our website at www.marvelbros.com. That's MRVLbros.com. And don't forget to tag us on social media so we can see how you represent the super fam. And you can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros. Stay up to date with all the latest news and content that we post every single day. All right, let's jump into the comment section. Let's jump into the chat and see how you guys were feeling about that episode. Grogu has his game face on. Yeah, facts. The thumbnail for the episode, he definitely had his game face on, and we see why. Let's go. We want the smoke. Yeah, bro, right off the bat. Grogu is right, bro. Grogu still sounds mad spicy, but I agree. This lit as fuck. Yeah, bro, that was so lit. I want to explore this place in a video game so bad. Ooh, Marisu. Like, every time you say that, I forget about it. Imagine a Mandalorian video game in the style of, like, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, yeah. Definitely a cinematic feel. Yeah, bro, like, very early on, I had the vibes of it just feeling super cinematic. And it got more cinematic by going through. Wild. They had the high ground. Hey, they did have the high ground. And I really liked how they flew down into that. Like, it was just awesome. Moff is mad. Moff was furious, bruh. He was furious. He definitely thought he could handle Mando by himself, and then he realized he couldn't. And then the Praetorian guards, they came out there quick. Yeah, he cheating like a mother. Yeah, bro, shot a rocket at him at one point. Like, they had all of the same gear. That was awesome and very perturbing or disturbing as well. Dude, if they don't show us the fight, I actually really appreciated that they like all the cuts and stuff that they did. I think that even though it did seem like, hey, I want to see what's going on over there, it didn't feel like that too much though. Like what I really liked was being able to continuously see the Mandalorians versus the Imperial Guard in the background. That shit made me just really happy. Once again, I don't know what it is about things like that, but being able to see with like the background of shit going down and then there's still something going on in the forefront. There was a really dope shot like that in the House of the Dragons as well, where I believe Damon was like attacking us, like the people with his dragon, and then up close you could see them just kind of talking about what their next move should be, and then you could see the dragon attack, and then it fly away and then come back, and then like yeah, I just love things like that. It just makes it feel a lot more realistic, for lack of better words. Put some respect on Goat Goo, bruh. For real, for real. It's so pretty. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it did look pretty. It looked nice. They did a really good job with it. Sir Din Grogu. Din Grogu is amazing. I love that name. I love it. Din Grogu works so well that it's awesome. It's honestly insane. Yeah, Din Grogu is amazing. I love it. Sir Din Grogu, my guy. Bend the knee to Sir Din Grogu. Woo, buddy. Yeah, bro, that shit was insane. Then told them dudes, you were merely adopted in the Beskar. I was born in it. Legit, though. This is the happiest of all possible endings. Yes, and I know people are not going to be happy about that, but I think it honestly felt right for what we know is about to come next. It's about to get freaking insane in the next show, like in Ahsoka and all this stuff. Like, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a little bit of a time jump. Like, that's just how I feel. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a time jump for sure, for sure. Definitely a bit disappointed there was no Thrawn tease, but other than that, it was so good. I don't think we need more of a Thrawn tease. We had a Thrawn tease in season 2 with this entire like right hand lady being, like that Ahsoka was fighting. We got the mention of his name here. We saw the back of his head in the trailer for Ahsoka. Like, I don't think I want to see Thrawn until it's time to see Thrawn. You know what I mean? Evergreen says it was a 7.9 out of 10. Entertaining. I agree with it being entertaining. 7.9 out of 10. I think that's solid. Star Wars thrives on the in-between slice of life stories. I agree. We need more. Yes. That's very true. Star Wars definitely, like, and I think I might have said something about that last week, is that the best thing about Star Wars is that the universe is lived in. Like, The Mandalorian, I loved that each episode from one to another actually picked up off of the last thing that happened. Like, that made it fun to watch. It made it a lot more cohesive. And that's why I don't have a lot of complaints about the amazing things that were happening with Mando in the Book of Boba Fett, because it made it seem like the world is lived in. Like, they've been separated for like 6 months or however long it was at that time. There was still shit going on. Then Jaren went back to just being a bounty hunter again. Like, the universe does not stop just because we don't see what's happening, and that is just beautiful. That's the best way for world building, for lore, and for storytelling, especially when it comes to nerd content. The universe needs to always feel like it's lived in, and not like it's just on pause until we come back and get to see the next movie, watch the next show, read the next book, read the next comic, whatever the case may be. It should always feel like things are always consistently thriving, happening, and changing at a consistent rate. and that's what Star Wars does best, is that. The next time we get into the season, the next time we come back to The Mandalorian, it's going to feel so good, so different. It's just going to be great. And I can't wait for it. My man John Grieve says, this is the most fun Star Wars recap stream I watch. Imagine actually enjoying Star Wars instead of just complaining about it. Had to sub. Hey, I appreciate you, John Greaves, for real, for real. I appreciate the words of positivity, my G. And what I always say around here is, I think a lot of people's inner critic killed the inner nerd. You know what I mean? We all saw the wave of being a nerd being cool, like being a nerd became cool, like just because of just different things that was going on within pop culture. And I think that being a critic, like people mistake being a critic with being a nerd, and they start being a critic because they think it's cool because being a nerd is cool, and they just get misconstrued, and then things don't end up being what they want, and they're mad about it. Like, we construct theories, we have our opinions and our about things all the time, but no matter what, we should always be able to accept whatever type of content that we get, unless it goes directly against lore, world building, or you know what I mean, a character development that's already been pre-established or predetained or preordained, whatever you want to call it. So, I love being a nerd, bro. And being a nerd means we nerd out about stuff. We get hype over it. We debate over things, of course, but it's never to the point of, critiquing it, to the fullest extent. Because whenever you have world building as part of a strand for a story, it changes everything immediately, and opinions are changed immediately because some people aren't able to comprehend world building the same way that someone that's a super nerd will. Even people that read physical media versus people that just watch stuff, they don't even understand world building the same way. They have their own they have their different understandings on how things work. And I think that people trying to prove while their opinion is the point that is the right one is where shit gets misconstrued. It's like, yo, let's just debate about this, have fun about it, talk about it, nerd out, Straightforward comic pacing, several pro gamer moves. Yeah, facts. It is a comic pacing. I do agree with that. I think I'll still say it's more that anime ending, but I really love that. Amazing ending, but overall season to me was okay. I feel that Isaac's. I think the season was honestly a lot. Like, I think it was pretty epic to me. I think the season was pretty freaking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That battle, OMG, it was so epic. Yeah, that's a fact, Nighthawk. Dude, we're getting Thrawn later. Don't ruin it by teasing too much now. This is very true. I don't want to get Palpatine. I don't want to get Thrawned out, I want to, when I see Thrawn, I want it to be like, damn. Like, I want to feel the goosebumps. There's a reason why they only showed us the back of his head in that trailer of Ahsoka. Din showed the difference between Mandalorian training and just wearing Beskar. Attacking the joints and spaces between the Beskar. Excellent fight choreography. Yeah, and we saw that happening last week as well with the Mandalorians, because the Mandalorians just understand how to fight with the Beskar and how to fight against other Mandalorians and stuff like that. So they're just taking out the Imperials left and right, because the Imperials are just in armor, like you said. They're just wearing that shit. So I really love that this show just did so much for the lore and world building and overall background that they're building up for the rest of the story. And I really appreciate that. Papa Din, that's right. I think we misunderstood the spy. The spy was just Gideon's woman inside the New Republic that we saw at the beginning of the episode. There's no Mando spy, but it wasn't called the spy. It was called the spies, like specifically spies, SPIES, meaning multiple, plural. So I'm still interested. Maybe one of the people on his team were the spies. Maybe, like, they were the spies. Like, Moff Gideon and his little secret team of people. Maybe, yeah, maybe they were the spies or something. The only thing that I don't get is Jedi can't deflect flames. That's why Mandalorians use flamethrowers. How did Grogu block the Okay, I don't know where you got this information, John, but I don't know if that's a fact, bro. I don't know if that's a fact. But I do know that that is one of the reasons why I said Grogu was strong as shit. We've seen my guy Kanan Jarrus, deflect some flame when the rebels were leaving in the rebels show. When he pushes the rebels away, he's literally pushing back an entire explosion that's happening. So it is possible to happen, and that's why I immediately said, yo, do you know how strong Grogu is? Because my guy Kanan, he could barely save them, and then he died. He saved them. Grogu saved them the whole time. So yeah, bruh. That's Liddy McJitty. And that force bubble thing, I don't know if we've seen anyone else use that force bubble live action, but I'm pretty sure we've seen it in animation. I love the POV shots. Has Star Wars ever had that before? The Mandalorian has. I don't know about anywhere else in Star Wars, but I know we've seen those POV shots in this season of Mandalorian for sure. I don't know if it was in the previous seasons, though. I can't lie. The Vistas. Yo, I loved that young Vizsla, young Vizslicky boy was out here getting, you feel me, actually got to be knighted, for lack of better words. And it was dope that Grogu, like, kind of connected with the Mythosaur. That was awesome. That was definitely, like, there's so much foreshadowing to the future of what's going to happen that I don't even know what's going to happen in the future because there's just so much foreshadowing towards what could happen. Mandalorian air battle inspired Rocketeer remake incoming. Yo, that shit was fire. That jetpack fight was just, like, all of that. All of that was dope. All of the Mandalorians rocking. Dope. Like, just amazing. Sounded like Moff had powered armor. When he moved, you could hear servos. Yeah, he did have powered armor for sure. It was like mechanical armor, kind of similar to like how, if I'm not mistaken, Darth Vader, he had like some type of mechanical armor like that as well. That kind of enhanced his strength and different things like that. That was definitely the same type of thing that he had. That was the only reason why Moff Gideon was even, so prepared to fight Mando, because he was like, hey, I got this suit. And then as soon as Moff started whooping that ass, he was like, oh, wait, where's my Dark Troopers at? Hold up, where the Praetorians? The clones, yeah, the clones were hilarious, for real. This is where Palpatine learned, don't stash all your clones in the same location. Facts. This felt like a series finale. Do we know if it's going to be a longer break till season 4? I think it's very possible that we have a longer break. I mean, we had a little bit of break for this one. I don't know when we're going to have that Mandalorian movie that's supposed to be coming out, but it is very possible that they just start doing that shit. And we know we're getting Ahsoka. We're getting the Acolyte. We're getting Skeleton Crew. You know what I mean? We're getting a lot of other things. So they might just kind of take a step back from Mando until all those things. I mean, that's what happened last time, right? We had Mandalorian season 2, and then we got 3 shows, and then we got Mandalorian season 3. So that's probably what's going to happen again. Because the last time it was Mandalorian season 2, well, technically 4 shows, 5 really if you count what's it called? The other one. But yeah. You know what I mean? Yes. There's probably going to be a pretty long break in between the 2 seasons again. When he crushed the Darksaber, yeah, I like that, yo. I was like, I liked it, but it was like, damn, what does that even mean? I'm hoping that, like, I think it would be dope if the Mandalorians just started having lightsabers as well. I mean, I know that probably would be really weird and like mess up a lot of stuff, but me personally, I think that would be pretty cool if they all had dark sabers, or just hella of them had dark sabers, or more than one. And the same way that the Jedi make their lightsabers, they make their dark sabers, and it's just the Jedi and the Mandalorian. Like, and y'all already know how I think about the new Jedi, the Jedi way that will be created. You already know. Is it that lightsabers don't block fire? I have no idea, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but I know that it's possible to do to make a force field, for lack of better words, if you're strong as shit with the force, like Grogu is, and Kanan Jarrus. I feel like that might be a Legends thing. Palpatine definitely controlled fire in Legends, so maybe it was a dark side only power. I see what you're saying. Just checked on Wikipedia. It's because lightsabers can't block flamethrowers, but Jedi can block flames with the Force if strong enough. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think that the lightsabers could block, because lightsabers can only block the electricity that they do, so it makes sense that the Force can block the fire. You know what I mean? But I think even to block electricity with your lightsaber, you still got to be strong as shit with the Force. Thank you, John. Yeah. Shout out to my guy, John Greaves. The Darksaber was symbolic of the feud with the Jedi. I'll miss it, but it's appropriate. It's done. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, I really like it because it's a poetic way to say that the old way is dead and a new way is to be born. And that new way is obviously born because, as we saw, there was Mandalorian with their helmets off, Mandalorians with their helmets on. But specifically, when they got baptized, though, when young Vizsla got baptized in the waters of Mandalore, everyone had their helmets on. So I really like that because it means that the helmet is more of a spiritual, a more spiritual relic, or a more spiritual conduit to some of the Mandalores. And that links me to the thing that I had said about Sabine kind of kneeling and praying to her helmet that she had in the trailer for Ahsoka. She's looking at her helmet and she's like on her knees, and it looks like she's like praying low key. And I just really like that because if Ahsoka is like a year in the future from where we are now, just a year, Sabine will definitely know about what's going on with the Mandalorians. There's no way I just cannot believe that the Mandalorians would not be known. They made it be known that they're rocking for Navarro. You know what I mean? They made all that be known. I don't think that that's just gonna die out lightly or anything like that. So I think that, Sabine will probably say something or do something. But we do have to see what is going to cause the Mandalorians to kind of disappear yet again for the sequel trilogy. Wait, I always forget if we're we're not post sequel trilogy. I don't know why I always do that. All I got to remember is Luke is in this. So Luke is young. So we're after the original trilogy, but before the sequel trilogy. So it's like we do have a lot of time in between there, but I just want to know where the Mandalorians have gone. I'm just very interested in knowing that. This was a fantastic episode. Everything, it gave me a lot of the things that I wanted and more. Seeing Moff Gideon bust out with the with the staff, I really like that. I loved Grogu fighting side by side with Din and Bo. Like, that was so fire. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but he slid the way they slid. Like Bo slid and blocked a shot, and then Din Djarin slid and blocked a shot, and then Grogu slid and used the Force. And I was like, bruh. Like, it is just showing us how much he is actually really learning and how much he is doing and how much he is growing, and I freaking love that. The ending was exactly what I said Din Djarin needed to get away from other Mandalorians and go on missions with Grogu. Lone Wolf and Cub. Yeah, bro, he got all he needed. He needed to get the Mandalorians back together, get them back to Mandalore, help them do their thing, and now it's time for him and Grogu to go do their thing. We haven't even acknowledged the mythosaur. It felt Grogu. What does this mean? We did acknowledge that. I said Grogu. I said when Grogu got baptized, he definitely connected with the mythosaur, and it's just foreshadowing that he is going. He is the one, yo. I have no doubt in my mind. This season has proved it to me that this show is all about Grogu becoming the next Mandalore. 100%. That's why Bo didn't, that's why Bo just saw the mythosaur, but it's not riding it or any of that stuff. That's why everything is happening the way it's happening now, is because my guy Grogu will be the next Mandalorian Jedi, and he will be on the Jedi Council that Rey builds, along with all the other people that I said will be there. I'm hyped, yo. I'm hyped. This shit is awesome. I hope everyone else is just as hyped as me. If that's even possible, because I'm freaking hyped through the roof skis. I'm not only hyped, but I'm also exhausted. Been moving. We're in the new house. You see, got the new office going. Got the new background popping off as well. Yeah, bro. I am extremely tired. We've been moving, unpacking. We still got more unpacking and more moving to do. I definitely appreciate y'all for vibing and being here with me. Hopefully next week we can get back to doing our regular shows. That would be dope. And yeah, hopefully next week we can get back to doing our regularly scheduled programming, talking about all the news, all the scoops, all the nerdy stuff going on. Still looking for another or some type of co-host or whatever, and trying to figure out what is the best schedule to do. I'm trying to for sure do like one of something for sure every week. But I want to get like consistent stuff going here and over on my Twitch as well, streaming. I just want to get more consistent with the content that's being created all the way around, and not just for me, but also for you guys, because I love doing this here. It's all awesome. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going to be coming in the future, and I can't wait to get into it. Crazy that Grogu is still a kid during the sequel trilogy. Nah. There's no way. There's no way. Think about when Grogu was just with Luke. Luke was still looking like Luke, like a kid. And the sequel trilogy, Luke is a freaking old man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Grogu is definitely older. What is that, 30 years? Because Grogu's 50 right now. So what? He'll be learning to talk in another 30 years, or he'll be pretty fluent with talking in another 30 years. And look at what just like a year of training with the Force has done for him, also. And I'm not sure how old Yaddle was at her death, or Yoda. Let me see just Yaddle real quick. How old was Yaddle? Damn, 477. All right, I guess Grogu is still technically a kid. And Yaddle was considered young for her species. So I guess you're right. You're right, John. House tour. Yeah, we'll definitely do a house tour once we're all moved in and everything. I'll do it as a video or a live. No, I'll probably do it as just a regular YouTube video for the channel or something. Because I'm already knowing. We gotta have a serious talk about John Majors. Unfortunately, I know. I'm so just. Oh man, it sucks. All that stuff around Jonathan Majors sucks so much, bro. Like, it sucks. It sucks. And it's such a touchy subject, and it's so hard to figure out what actually is going to be, what's actually happening, what's going to happen, what's going to go on. Because, you know, Disney is already probably nervous to just go and just start canceling people because it didn't work out with Johnny Depp. You know what I mean? It didn't work out. Even with James Gunn, just going and canceling people just because it's cancel time. It doesn't usually work out ever. So, you know, they got to figure out more information first. But this man's entire team just let him go. So it's like his PR team, his management team, like everybody was like, nah, G, we out of here. But that may be because he didn't want to go out and like take the deal or just say like, yeah, I did do it or whatever. Because, you know, that's how it be sometimes. So it sucks, but we're definitely going to have to get into that. And like I said, I'm trying to get into doing more video content, not just streams. So we'll see how we can get something popping. He's a toddler at 50, so he's a middle schooler at best in 30 years. Yeah, exactly. I can go for that for sure. He's a middle schooler at best, and he'll be a freaking genius middle school. I can't wait for that. That'll be dope. It does suck all around, yeah. Amazing end for a uneven season. Katie stole the show this season, and the action scenes this episode were lit. Hope to get Thrawn in Mando season 4. We're getting Thrawn way before that. G, we're getting Thrawn and Ahsoka. Thrawn is not a Mandalorian bad guy. Moff Gideon is. You know what I mean? I think that's another thing that I think that's a little. I don't want to say confusing, but I think a lot of people are getting things misconstrued with how many storylines we actually have going on at one time within Star Wars. You know, like, even though everything is connected, it is across so many years that the things that are connected don't even really matter that they're connected, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, we got to, like, move away from one thing and get into another thing. Hope to get the Acolyte trailer on May the 4th. Yeah, you know what? I have a little rumor. I have a little theory about the Acolyte, about Star Wars, the Acolyte show, and about Ahsoka and all this stuff. Kind of, because everything is supposed to be connected. As far as I know, everything is supposed to be connected in its own way, and we don't really understand. We don't know exactly what you know. We don't know exactly what is contained within the Mandoverse. All we know, kinda, is the Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and then Ahsoka is technically all Mandoverse. But there could be a lot more stuff in there, like the Acolyte, all this stuff. We saw hints that may be leading to the world between worlds being in Ahsoka, and then we got those Jedi Darth Sith people that have orange lightsabers also in there. And then we got the Acolyte show coming that's about an apprentice and the master that are going into the dark side. I just kind of feel like there's a lot of correlation going on with even these side shows with like the Skeleton Crew. All these shows just have a lot of things that are connecting into one another, and I would love to see where this all goes. Beauty of it is Grogu can be Mandalore for like 600 years. That's very true. That's a really good point, yo. And I guess, you got that, yo. Jonathan Majors needs help regardless of the ultimate verdict. I guess. I know, but I hope Thrawn appears in Mando season 4. Yeah, Thrawn. I don't think Thrawn is gonna appear in the Mando season anything really. But it's possible. I think they're gonna save that. I think they're gonna do Thrawn heavy in Ahsoka. Do Thrawn heavy. Yeah, it's possible they do have Thrawn in this. I don't think we know what era Skeleton Crew is in, but I think it would be really dope if like Thrawn is going after the Skeleton Crew or something like that, and that's how we have another thing popping off. As you guys know, I keep saying we're going to the other side of the galaxy where the Force is used where magic is used like the Force. The Force is looked at differently on this other side of the galaxy where we're supposed to be taking place with different things in Star Wars. And if that is so, and if that is the case, then it'll be really dope to see how that's utilized for everyone, including Thrawn. Katie redeemed herself in my eyes. Most recently, I was offended by part in the Flash TV show. Yo, so I've been catching up on everything so I can get on the Flash. So I just finished Crisis on Infinite Earths, the CW one. And that shit was good, but man, was it a little bit cringy and ass. Like, I was like, whoa, is this really how we doing things right here? Like, it was so dope, but it wasn't at all. Hope to get Mace in Mando Season 4. Thrawn is like Thanos for Star Wars. He could seriously be the big bad for the movie. And that's what I'm kind of hoping for, is for Thrawn to be the big bad. We see that there's still, what are they called? I can't think of them. But the ninth brother, the fourth sister, those dudes. I can't think of their names right now. I'm a little fried. Not gonna lie, my brain is a little fried because your boy been working. But yes, them. Seeing them, we know that they might still be alive in the future or something. So we gonna see. Sensei, it's not worth it. So disappointed by the Flash. Hey, I am already in. Your boy has watched. At this point, I gotta finish everything because at this point I've watched DC Legends of Tomorrow. I've watched Arrow. I finished Arrow. That was the last season of Arrow. I couldn't believe it. Last season of Arrow ended wildly for me. I was like, bro, this is how we end the damn season. That shit was crazy. But I know. I know we get more in the Flash. I know we get more in all of that stuff. So I'm hyped to see what they do with it. I hope Skeleton Crew is in the same time period as Mando. Let's build out the universe and see more of the galaxy. Hope Skeleton Crew is like Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I agree somewhat with what you said. I really don't want it to be like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's going to be hard to be like Guardians of the Galaxy because it's like a dude and then like kids, you know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be, I can't even think of the name to compare it to, but I think it will be dope. And I also want it to be at the same time period as Mando. I think everything should take place at the same time period as Mando, and then just skip past all the bullshit that is the sequel trilogies, and then just retcon a whole bunch of that, and then get into the future, you know? My theory is that the world between worlds is actually going to be a bigger part than we think, and it's possible that those Sith people in the Ahsoka trailer are from the past that we see, and we might see them in like the Acolyte show or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm getting a little bit of like Time Bros feels from them or something. I don't know. We gonna have to see, but yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Especially because their kyber crystals aren't all the way. They're not bled completely. They're orange. You know what I mean? So a lot of questions there, and I feel like that could be something that's happening at the like rise of the Sith or something, where they don't know how to bleed. Maybe they didn't know how to bleed their shit out all the way, and then they went into the time and then came to the future or something. I don't know. Yep, the Inquisitors. Hope to see McGregor's Kenobi in Clone Wars flashbacks and Ahsoka with Anakin and Ahsoka. That would be awesome. Skip the sequels and retcon? Yes, Sensei for president. Yeah, bro, that's just the best thing to do. Sequels are just kind of atrocious. No matter how you look at it. Like, every good decision that they made, they fumbled. The world between worlds fascinates the heck out of me. We got to get more of it. Yeah, I want more of them, and I want more of, like, the father, the sister, the brother, or whatever. You know, I want more of that. I want more of the Bendu. I just want to explore all of the. I just want to explore more of Star Wars, bro. I think it goes Clone Wars. At the end of Clone Wars, it just started expanding the universe and the Force way past just Jedi, and way past just the arbitrary things that we've been told within Star Wars universe already. So like to see even with the Purgle whales, just to see a lot of these things come back from Legends and come back from, the deeper cuts of Star Wars. It means a lot, man, because those are what make people, nerd the hell out in the first place. So it's just really dope that Filoni is taking all these different pieces of the canon that are kind of like Filoni right now. What Filoni is doing with Star Wars is he's basically creating a battle world. Like the incursions have happened, you know what I mean? So it's time for them all to. It's time for everything to get put together. You know what I'm saying? Like they've done a swell job so far, bro. Like I really appreciate this. I'm at work, got to go write reports. Appreciate you all staying up with me. Hey, John, I appreciate you staying up with me and you staying up with us. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream, brother. I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, whatever time it is at work where you at. Um, yeah, bro, we about to, like I said, just moved into this new house this week. So for the rest of the week, I'm probably not going to have any lives or anything unless like some new cool trailer drops. I know you guys were talking about Power Rangers earlier. I don't know what Power Rangers that is that's dropping. So if I can get a little information, a little bit more info on that, maybe I could do like a watch party for it or something in the Discord, depending on how tired or not that I am tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, bro. I think this is gonna be a litty. I think as long as Dave Filoni holds on to the reins, we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Especially finding out that Rey is going to be building a new Jedi Order, which I don't know if you guys remember, but that is something that I've been saying that she should do. I'm gonna keep saying my Jedi Council would consist of Rey, Cal Kestis, Ezra, not the Miller one. Grogu, the Mandalorian Jedi, the Wookiee Jedi that we met in the latest season of not the Book of Boba Fett. What the hell am I talking about? In the latest season of the Bad Batch, and there's another one. Did I already say Cal Kestis? I think so. But yeah, give me all of them. Ezra, Cal, Ahsoka. If Ahsoka's alive, like I think that would be just a really dope council to put together. A council full of either scarred Padawans that saw their masters get murdered, or people that just have a completely different view and outlook of what the Force and what the Jedi actually are than the traditional sense of the words and meanings of those, So I'm hyped, man. I think we have a really bright future for Star Wars. And just like Marisu said, as long as Dave Filoni holds the reins, we're heading in the right direction. So I'm hyped. It's the Power Rangers 30th anniversary special on Netflix. It's connected to the Zordon era, which is like the first 6 seasons. Oh, shit. What? So they're like continuing that universe of Power Rangers stuff, because I know Power Rangers goes like into a multiverse of Power Ranger stuff. I know Power Ranger lore is freaking insane. Like I know Power Rangers lore just goes to it just goes to the ends of the earth. It's pretty wild. So I wonder how much stuff I need to know. I wonder if I need to YouTube everything I need to know about Power Rangers. Excuse me, 30th anniversary special. Yo, RIP to the guy Tommy, bro. Didn't he just pass away last year? AKA the Green Ranger, yo. Oh, man. That was so sad. Yeah, Jason David Frank. Yeah, last year at the end of the year he passed away. Super sad, bro. And then they're doing this. I wonder if they're going to have, like, some shout out to him or something, you know? Like, crazy. All the ones he was in is the best ones. You feel me? Other than SPD. It stars the original Blue and Black Ranger. Aw, damn. That's crazy. It looks like the movie is a tribute to Yellow Ranger actress who died in 2001. I remember that. I know about that. Okay. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. I'm definitely going to have to get into that. There we go. Once and always, the Power Rangers travel back in time to stop Rita Repulsa from altering history. Oh, yeah, that's going to be litty. I wonder if they're going to, like, travel to every era of Star Wars, of Power Rangers stuff. That would be lit. That would be lit. I might check that out. If I do watch that, I'll watch it off stream, and then I'll do either a live review for it or just, like, a quick review of my first thoughts. Yeah. With all that being said, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in with me today and watching the Mandalorian Season 3 finale. It has been a wonderful vibe, if I do say so myself. I really appreciated this season for everything that it gave us, and I think that Star Wars is definitely on an up and up if we continue to go the way that we have been going, and if we get more nerds and less critics out here, you know what I mean? You know, it's all about being nerds, baby. It's all about being nerds. That's what it's all about here. So, like I said, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros. Stay up to date with all the latest news, movie reviews, and content that we post every single day. And you can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito. Stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions about whatever particular thing that I am particularly partaking in within that particular state of time. You feel me? Man, I really enjoyed this episode of The Mandalorian, and I hope you guys did too. If you guys are watching on the replay, let me know by saying Darth Moff went boom boom. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, for real. I am freaking exhausted. If you can't tell, I am. I'll try and get some stuff happening this week. I don't know if any other movies are coming out this week. If any movies are coming out this week, you can expect the theater reviews to be on the channel. Shout out to all the new Super Fam and Bro Vengers and all that good stuff. You guys are all incredible, all amazing. I definitely appreciate all the love and support from each and every one of you guys. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the super fan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update,
On today's pop culture news update,